Today we're going to be looking at some more Lego sets, and this time they're Indiana Jones Lego sets. So there's two from Raiders of the Lost Ark and one from Last Crusade. The two smaller sets I'm going to do as a separate video, but today we're going to be looking at the big old set from Raiders of the Lost Ark, and it's the Temple of the Golden Idol. And it basically looks like it's the temple set from the beginning of the film. So from the beginning, when he comes in, goes past the boulder but doesn't notice it, it's got all the spiders, and then he goes through the doorway with Forrestal. There's Forrestal, looking worse for wear, and then they jump the pit and they come into the idol room, and then Indy swaps the idol for the sack of sand, gets it all wrong, and it all collapses. So it looks like to be a really nice set. It's quite an expensive one. The Jurassic Park one that I did last time, batteries included, was sort of the 100 quid mark, and this one's 130. But it is massive and it weighs a ton. Let's have a look at the back of the box. So we've got, it's hard to even get in on the camera. So we've got a photo of the model, and this appears to be in the sort of collector's set version. So you get a little name plaque and it's in the black box. I like these sets, they're usually a bit more complicated than sort of the toy versions. So it looks like it's going to be an interesting build. So you get a light brick, I presume that's for above the idol here. Shines the light down. There's Indy. I'm a bit of an Indiana Jones kick at the moment. It's not because the new film's coming out, because I'm really not looking forward to it. I think it will be a letdown. It might be good, but yeah, I've recently bought a Indiana Jones jacket and a hat and a whip and things. I'm just enjoying Indiana Jones at the moment. There's the blueprint sort of thing for it. Tells you the size. Then you get shots of various scenes happening. There's Indy getting his whip back, and they're being chased by the boulder, which is obviously very, very iconic. Let's have a look at the sides of the box. So on the side we get the Hovitos warrior, Belloc, or Belosh as they annoyingly called him. Indy. I haven't got an Indiana Jones Lego figure. They did bring out some sets for Crystal Skull, didn't they? Do you remember? I don't remember getting any though. And Satipo. Oh, and you get little idol as well. That's a 1-to-1 size. What else have we got? There's nothing really on the other sides, just the usual. There's a warning. This product is protected by a security device. Well, it didn't go off. So I'm really looking forward to building this one. I'm not going to build it on camera, because obviously that would be just hours of me trying to find a brick that the cat has knocked onto the floor. It's amazing, the sound of Lego. As soon as I start building Lego, Maggie appears and wants to help. She likes chewing the bricks. But I think it'll be quite a lengthy build on this one. But what we're going to do is open the box and have a look at the bag. So I'm just going to put the camera down. Get the tripod out. So how do we open it? Okay, these are sealed. And again, these ones I think aimed more at collectors, because you're not destroying the box to open them like you do on a normal set. So that is a lot of bags. So what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bags. What's this? A little bit of paper. We're in the process of switching from plastic to paper-based packaging, which I think is good, but it's a plastic product. Also, What plastic packaging? The bags. Oh, so they're going over to paper bags. Why not? Why not? Well done, Lego. Although you're still producing bricks that will be here till the end of time. So, as usual on these sets, the instructions come in a lovely little folder. Just opening it up. Just get my scalp out. Let's have a look. Ooh, look at that baby. So, let's see what we've got. So we've got a very nice sticker sheet. What's this say? Let us hurry, there is nothing to fear here. That's what scares me. I like that they've Legoized the faces. The Lego Inca faces. So you get a nice sticker sheet, and then you get a mammoth. There's some space. Let's have a look. See if we can get this into shot. So this instruction book alone is massive. So, apologise for the noise. So look at that, my favourite Indiana Jones poster. So it looks lavish. I mean, see how thick it is. It's like an inch thick. So you got some shots from the film, all the different films that are up to date. The story behind the set, and then making each bit. I do love Lego instructions. Very well done. Oh, how many pages? It's 279 pages. That's like a novel. Absolutely corking instruction book. So, that, you can see the bottom of the tripod there, that's weird. I'm going to build it all up, and then we'll come back and have a look at the finished article, see what the features are, and see if it's worth the money. Okay, well, I finished the build, and it was a really complex one, especially the mechanisms underneath that control the action features. They took a bit of getting right, because there's certain levers, I'll show you on the back of this in a second, but there's certain levers, and if you get them slightly in the wrong position or facing the wrong way, the mechanisms just don't work. But it's all, pardon me, it's all working now, and it is a very impressive set, very well engineered. I don't think it's got much play value really as for like kids, because of it's so cramped. It's more aimed at adults, I think, and probably all the better for it. The four figures you get, so you get the Ovitos, you get Belloc in his little pith helmet, you get, what's his name? Satipo, I forgot his name for a second, and then you get Indiana Jones. And the Indiana Jones figure is the same one from the Well of the Souls playset, except the head is slightly different, and on this one you get a cobwebby face, you know, for when he comes out in front of Belloc, but you also get the normal face, so you can have either one going. So let's just pop the little figures over there for a second, and then the set comprises, so you've got the entrance to the tomb, which is really quite nicely done, you can see into it. Then you've got the tunnel leading up to where Forest Stall is with the spikes. He's very happy skeleton there. You've got the big ball trap sat there waiting. You've got a spider there, and you've got various spiders. And the nice thing about the Satipo figure is he's got spiders on his back, which is great. And really, again, really nice detail. And it's all made from sort of standard blocks. There's not really any specialty blocks other than things like the gold idol. So it's a really complex and thoroughly enjoyable build. And I'll show you the actions in a second. Then the second section, you've got, again, as you see, it's quite cramped. You've got the doorway where, so when the trap goes off, the door starts to slide down. You've got the pit, which is a little bit blank. and you've got the whip that can go on the pit. Then you move on past the pit, you've got the idle room with all the trap slabs, and then you've got the golden idol on the pedestal, and you've got all the temple, and then above it you've got sort of different faces. So it's a really nice looking set, very solid. You got the little plaque there, and then you've got features. So pardon me, you've got, I suppose Indy would go across. The first one he would use would be the whip to swing across, and basically it's this knob here, and that makes this bar swing backwards and forwards, which is obviously the smallest sort of mechanism, does the least. So you can attach Indy to it, and then he can swing backwards and forwards across the pit. Then he obviously comes to the idol, and he can swap his sack of sand for the idol. And then on this one, let's pull back a bit, what happens is you've got the light. You see the light go on? As you turn it slightly, the light goes on, which is a nice little feature. It comes with batteries, which is good. And then the idol disappears, and the whole set starts to fall apart. And this is really cleverly done. It's on little chains, so resetting it is super simple. You just push it back in, and then you can reset the idol, and you can do it again. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! And then Indy runs across, and obviously as he's betrayed, the door starts to come down. So that's this one here, you see, so you can reach through and grab his hat. And there's a sticker that goes on the door. It's very nice. And then when he gets out here, of course the boulder starts to go, and you've got a very, very complex mechanism that causes the boulder to spin. Oop. Knocked the top off my bit there. Where was that? That was there, wasn't it? Was it there? I can't remember where that was. There. No, there. There, that's where it was. So yeah, so you can spin it, and then you can reset it back up there, and it locks, and then it comes down. Really nice motion. So some great play features. And then if I turn this round, we can see the back of it. You can hear things going on. So this is the mechanism for the boulder. So you can see it's really complex the way it works. Very clever. And again, if you get these in slightly the wrong position or facing down instead of up, yeah, it doesn't work. You've got that's the sliding door. You see the door going up and down. The rotating bar, like I say, that's the simplest one. It's a shame they didn't do something a bit more clever with that. And then this one is the cleverest, so it's very complex there and underneath. And basically you turn it, it does one thing. Oh, he's already fell out because I turned him around. Hold on. Let's reset it. There you go. So again, very, very clever. One of the cleverest ones I've ever put together, and consequently it took about 3 nights of solid work doing this. One of my favourite builds now. It was just so much fun to put together. You get 4 great little figures, 5 if you count the Forestall figure. But yeah, a really good set, well worth the money. It's going to go pride of place, I think. If you want to see more Lego sets, then I've got plenty more in my playlist. But if you want to see new ones, pardon me, got a bit of a cough going on, let me know, and please like and subscribe if you can, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks then, bye.